Alright, so that's our promo. Now let's talk about the presentation because this is a story that unfolds like a mystery. We're going to take our audience on a journey. The first scene, it's all about setting the tone. Our narrator has this deep, whispering voice that's like, "Whoa, things are about to get real." He says stuff like, "For years you were told the world works a certain way. Governments protect you. History is written in stone. Science is absolute. But what if everything you know is a carefully crafted lie?" It's a classic setup, but done right, it hooks people in immediately. And then comes the twist. One day, a mysterious insider breaks the silence. Maybe there's a leaked document or a hidden recording. That's your scene two. Boom. The glove grabs the USB drive and walks away in the rain. Our narrator says, "The truth is far more terrifying than fiction. And here's the kicker. You don't show the face. All we see is the back of the head and the reflection in the puddle. It's like a movie trailer. You just see enough to make people curious and they have to know what's under that hood." But this is where things get interesting. Scene 3. Now we dive into the rabbit hole. What happens when someone uncovers a secret so big it could shake the world? Show us the conspiracy unfolding on those computer screens. Maybe we see the main character in the middle of it all hunched over their keyboard. Or maybe we focus on the hands moving quickly as they type out a message or access a hidden file. You can even introduce some red herrings, throw in some wild conspiracy theories that turn out to be fake. Just enough to make people question everything they see. Think movies like The Matrix or Dark City, where reality is questioned and the truth is a mind-blowing revelation. By this point, people watching should be on the edge of their seats. They need to know what's going on. They have to understand why the main character is in so much danger. So how do we bring it home? How do we wrap up this intense journey? Well, that's scene 4. This is where the rubber meets the road, where the main character has a choice to make. Do they keep quiet and live with the truth? Do they expose it all and risk everything? The audience should feel like they're right there in the moment, feeling the tension, understanding the stakes. Think about shows like Mr. Robot or Homeland, where the decisions made in the final moments have been building since the very first episode. And finally, scene 5. We end with the aftermath. Did the protagonist choose to fight back, or did they stay silent? The ending doesn't have to be neat and tidy. In fact, it's often better if it leaves people thinking. Does the truth spread, or does it get buried? How much change can one person really make? These questions stick with the audience long after they've finished watching. Plus, you can always leave things open-ended, setting the stage for more episodes or even a full series. It's like the last scene in a movie where the director gives you just enough to make you curious about what might happen next. This kind of storytelling is perfect for keeping people engaged. Here's a pro tip. Mix it up. Don't just stick to one format. Keep people guessing by changing the pace. For example, one scene could start with a ticking clock, building suspense, then cut to a flashback, giving context to what's happening now. Editing is key. Quick cuts, unexpected transitions, even glitches or screen freezes can add to the conspiracy vibe. And don't forget sound. Think Inception or Mr. Robot for a mysterious, tense soundtrack. These techniques will make your audience feel like they're part of the mystery. But let's not forget the most important element, the visuals. Here's a breakdown of some iconic conspiracy-themed scenes and how to make them come to life. Scene 1. The Lie. Set the stage with a dimly lit room. Maybe it's a basement with boxes and newspapers piled everywhere. The only light comes from a single bare bulb swinging from the ceiling. Our character is hunched over a desk surrounded by red strings connecting newspaper clippings, photos, and maps. They're piecing together a puzzle, but the image on the box doesn't match what they're finding. As they turn over another photo, their face is illuminated by the screen of their laptop, their eyes shadowed, focused, determined. The room is messy, chaotic, reflecting the jumble of thoughts and theories running through their head. This isn't just a room, it's a war room where one person is taking on an unseen enemy. Scene 2. The Whistleblower. Let's capture a close-up of a gloved hand holding a USB drive. The camera's low, almost touching the pavement, emphasizing the smallness of this seemingly insignificant item. Raindrops fall onto the lens, blurring the reflection of a neon sign from a nearby ramen shop. The background is slightly out of focus, creating a sense of secrecy and importance. In this moment, this drive holds secrets that could change everything. Scene 3, the web. Take us into a high-tech surveillance room with multiple screens displaying distorted faces, encrypted messages, and a world map dotted with glowing red dots. Each blip could represent a life being monitored, a secret being kept. In the center of it all, a hooded figure sits hunched over a keyboard, furiously typing. The room is alive with activity, blue and red neon light reflecting in their intense eyes. There's a sense of urgency, danger, a feeling that time is running out. Scene 4, the square. Imagine a massive city square bustling with people. Some hold signs that read, "The Truth," or "Wake Up," demanding transparency and awareness. A beam of sunlight breaks through dark clouds, casting a spotlight on one person raising their fist in the air. Their face is determined, their eyes focused on a distant horizon. They're calling for change, demanding answers. The crowd surges forward, their voices echoing in the square, shaking the foundations of the unseen powers that be. Scene 5, the eye. Close in on an eye, capturing every detail, the sparkle of the iris, the shine of the pupil. It's a symbol of curiosity, of the desire to see beyond the surface. Behind the eye, the world is a swirl of distorted news headlines and cryptic symbols, a reflection of the turmoil and confusion caused by the conspiracy. The eye remains focused, determined to pierce the darkness, to find the truth no matter the cost. Each of these scenes tells a story. They build suspense, reveal secrets, and challenge the audience to question everything. By crafting each scene with care, you can draw your audience into a world where nothing is as it seems. But this journey doesn't have to end with this video. You can continue the story on other platforms, weaving a narrative that spans multiple channels and leaves viewers eager for more. Think about it. Every scene, every plot twist is an opportunity to engage your audience, to pull them deeper into a world where the lines between truth and fiction are blurred. If you liked this idea, give it a thumbs up. And if you've got your own ideas for conspiracies and mysteries, share them in the comments. Your imagination is the limit. So ask yourself, what else are they hiding? The search for the truth continues.